Hey girl, welcome back to my channel, Parenting with Purpose. I'm Christian, and today I want to talk to you about getting back to you. I'm talking about the version of you that somehow lost its way when you were hurt, somehow lost its way in the toxic relationship, or somehow took place when in the environment that you were born in. All right, I'm talking about getting your power back. I'm talking about getting back to the version of you that God created before, and that God knew before He put you in your mother's womb. And that's what I'm talking about. So today we're going to be talking about getting back to you, getting your power back, and what does that look like? So for everyone, it's going to look different, but I had to do some inner work, and I like to call that the dirty work. A lot of work that most people don't like to do, and to be honest, it takes a lot of courage to do it. So congrats to you for being on this journey. Congrats to you for just being brave and courageous and just allowing God to do that cleansing on the inside of you, but participating in that with Him. All right, so what does that look like for you? Ask yourself. But in this season, it's been, for me, it looks like being more intentional of speaking up for myself. All right, speaking up for myself, that's being honest with myself before I'm honest with anybody else. That's asking myself, do I really have the capacity, and do I feel like doing this? It's being honest with myself. It's learning to say more no's than more yes. So it's being honest with myself before I can be honest with someone else. It is also not owning other people's problems. If you're anything like me, I would always, when people would share what they're going through, I didn't realize it at the time, but now I understand it was a level of seeking acceptance from other people. I felt like I needed to fix their problem, and that is not healthy. That is not what God calls us to do. We are not to own other people's problems. There's a scripture in the Bible, and it talks about, I think it's Galatians, and it talks about carrying each other's burdens. And when I would read that, I took it as literally carrying other people's problems. Like, this is what they're going through, I'm taking it on with you. And that's not what we're supposed to do. It's talking about loving each other. So how can you show Christ's love in that situation to that person? Can you listen to them? Can you lend them an ear so they can vent, so they can just feel heard? Can you be a friend to that person? Maybe just going out for a walk with that person, maybe meeting up for coffee, sending them a text and saying, hey, just thinking about you, praying for you. And that leads to the third one, praying for that person, letting them know that, hey, I'm praying for you, and actually do it. Actually pray for the person, okay? So, and then the third thing is self-care. So speaking of, for me, looks like being honest with myself before I'm honest with others. That looks like not owning other people's problems. So I'm freeing myself, right? I'm taking off that excess weight, and then practicing more self-care. That looks like, in this season, that looks like quiet time. That looks like taking myself out to a nice dinner, or treating myself out to a dessert. That may, in some cases, that's getting a workout in. So it all depends. Just understand where you are. Again, this is not going to look the same for everyone, but you have to know where you are. Just know that there are free things that you can do for self-care, and then there are also things that you can do that cost a little money. So it's up to you, but be wise. You know where you are financially. Be wise, okay? So when I'm talking about getting your power back, It is literally taking off the excess weight so that you can be free, so that you can show up more confident, so that you can show up and be the best version of who you are, so that you can be the person that God has called you to be on earth. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Step number 2 is prioritize. What are your top priorities in this season? Where you are right now, what are your top priorities? Focus on that. Whatever comes your way that is not in your top priority list, it serves as a distraction. And that is not something that you need right now. You are focusing on getting back to you. All right. So I hope this video serves you well. If you got something out of it, if you know someone who can benefit from this video, go ahead and share it. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this or subscribe to this video and click the notification bell so that you don't miss out on another video. And I will see you in the next video, girl. Deuces.